Um, so tonight, we're gonna have Mauricio talk about headshots, but um, he's not here. So the main thing in headshots is you want to capture the person's personality. You want their expressions to be natural and you want their poses to be natural. And there's headshots vary from the traditional what do you call it, corporate headshot that it's like from mid chest up and 8 by 10 to personal branding, which can be pretty much anything. You can be at a desk, you can be working on a laptop, you can be in a coffee shop, you can be doing whatever it is you're doing, whether you are someone who sells crafts on Etsy or a painter or a photographer, and you want photos of yourself portraying those things. That goes more to personal branding, which is also extremely important in our world these days with having your social media pages or your websites wanting to show you in a great light, doing your thing. And so you tonight we can get pictures of you with your camera, or if you brought any other props or anything like that. That's great because we all want to show who we are, and headshots are a way to do that. When you're wanting to, what do you want me to talk about posing? When you're doing posing, you want your generally, I'm just going to say the main way you want the body at a 45-degree angle and the head forward, usually. Sometimes you can have the, head in line with the body. But generally speaking, a straight on body shot is not going to be flattering for men or women. So you want usually facing towards the light, whatever your main light is, and then your head towards the front. Would you agree with that? Yeah.
Sure, Jim.
Huh? Yes. You always, we all have a tendency as we get older to get those double chin wrinkles going on. And from that angle, if you just push your chin forward a little, all of that disappears. And because it's not 3D, you can't tell in the pictures.
Tongue to the roof of your mouth.
I don't know. I've tried that and it didn't do anything. Maybe I have too much.
Like that's about,
It's supposed to
it kind of contracts the muscles and
it reduces your turkey neck if you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. The best way to get natural expressions is to just talk with the person. Get them to smile naturally and then take their picture. Tell a joke, make a funny comment. Andrew's good at that. He likes jokes. Just help them to feel comfortable in the situation, and then you will get more natural expressions. If you say smile, you know what you're going to get. The cheesy, bad smile. My husband is really good at that. And if he notices that I have a camera pointed towards him, he's like, and it never looks good.
Another thing you can do is for posture. Peter Hurley called holding this up.
Doing what?
Hold your hands out like this. You're not seeing it,
But
it does something with your shoulder.
It lowers your shoulders down, probably. Yeah. So you can hold your hands out like this, but lower,
Sandwich.
like you're holding a sandwich, and it lowers your shoulders and reduces the tension you might have to lean forward or whatever. So little tricks like that. If you have a posing stool, have them sit forward on a little. That will also help with posture. Not slouched back in the chair. That's never flattering. Larger women, me being one, if you have them lean forward, that so that their face is on a plane slightly forward from the rest of their body. It reduces how large the woman will look, or go slightly from above. And that will also do the same thing. If they're standing, have them put a thumb in their pocket or their hand on their hip and put their shoulder, have their elbow back. You can have women put their hands forward on their waist, with both arms, and tuck their arms in, and it will give them a waistline where maybe they don't have one as much. Men, getting lower with men helps project a more strong, powerful image. And everyone likes that, women too, but it's very common with men posing that you get a little lower, excuse me?
Especially for corporate.
Yes, for corporate. And one leg up on a stool or a box or something, and then having their arm rest on that. It's very flattering for men. Let's see. Women standing more on one leg than the other will give a little bit of a curve to the body and create a nicer line than just standing on both legs equally, or bringing one foot forward and one foot back. Same thing, it will change the silhouette, the head of the shape. Lighting, we have 3 different lighting setups. This one over here is a 2-light constant light setup with a black background. That light you can move. One of them is placed to kind of be a hair light with the black background. And then the light facing that's higher is your key light. And you can adjust those how you want. But that's a constant light setup. It's very, very inexpensive. You might need a slightly higher ISO. A slightly higher ISO for those photos. The next setup has 2 speed lights. One is in an umbrella softbox, and then there's one that's on the white background facing towards the white background, and it will make that background whiter. So that's very common, popular Peter Hurley kind of thing that likes really bright white backgrounds. This is one way of doing that. He does it with side lights usually, but I don't have that many stands. But this works really well. Your body hides the speed light and then it's lit around you. And that I have a trigger. It's a universal trigger that you can put on your camera that will control the speed lights. So you can try that out. And then Andrew, you want to talk about your setup?
So I have 2 lights. I have the smaller umbrella you see there. I also have the big blue box we use. We can swap them out, move them around. I have a reflector. I also have a what's it called? Trigger. I broke down and bought the
Universal trigger.
pocket.
Yeah,
Thank
pocket
you.
wizard.
Did you know you need 2 of them?
Yes, you do.
I'm sure I was shown that in all my instructions, but I was asleep at the time. I have 2 of them now at work, so you can shoot those 2. Come on over. We can move the lights around and do what you want. I don't really have a specific setup, just gonna move around and play with it, see what works.
Okay. So, broad light in a portrait is face on light. Everything is lit up equally from the front. Rembrandt light is from the side, and you're getting just a bit of a triangle of light on the other shoot opposite from the light. I think those are the main ones that we would have to work with today. Because, okay, on my one back there that has the speed light with the umbrella, there is a reflector opposite that light, so that it will bring in some light from that side as well, instead of just being completely lit from that one side. It will also have reflected light coming in from the other side. And most headshots are done either in those two formats. Most of them, I would say, are what's in between broad and Rembrandt. There's some, anyways, somewhere in that range is where you want the light, and you don't want it dark on the opposite side, which is why I have a reflector over there to help with that. And so when you're playing with the light, feel free to move things around as you want, lower and raise them or move them closer or further away. The closer a light source is to the person, the softer the shadows will be, the diffused light. The further away that light gets, the stronger the shadows will get. Excuse me?
Respective.
Speculative, yes. I don't know all the terminology, I just know what it is. Yes. If you have any questions while we're doing it, feel free to ask. And my favorite headshot lighting setup is a fabric background, like a neutralish gray or taupe. One speed light in an umbrella and a reflector. And it's super easy, it's super simple to set up and tear down. And it creates very pleasing headshots. So you can have all the things, but you don't need a whole lot to make a great headshot. So just know that. Okay, well, we have about an hour and 10 minutes left. And I think we'll have enough time to get some good shots of everybody. We're going to take pictures of each other. So be ready to have your picture taken and to take pictures. Okay. Thank you for being here, Leanda. We're going to close out the Zoom meeting for the rest of the time.